So in our previous session, we were discussing the part of admixtures. Basically, uh, you may go for the chemical admixture, you may go for the mineral admixtures. Again, it will totally depend on the site conditions. If in case of road construction, rigid pavement construction, uh, if the authority says you have to use the admixture, then only you have to use it in the concrete. Otherwise, addition of the admixtures in a given concrete is not allowed in case of the rigid pavement construction. Again, I am telling you, it depends on the what type of project they are having. Maybe through it is running through the NHI, it is through the maybe PWD, through the ZP. It may be any concerned government agency or government authority. They will recommend you whether to use the admixture or not. Okay. Then test data for the materials. Now, if you are interested to prepare the concrete mix design, which test data for the materials that you require? Okay, you must have the knowledge about the consistency of the cement. Okay, now again, questions will come to you. What is meant by the word consistency of the cement, and what is the range for the consistency of the cement? What is the consistency of the cement? How can you define the word consistency of the cement? You take the exam, few questions from MPSC, you refer the just question papers. I am telling you, MPSC, UPSC, SSC, then DFCCIL, then all the previous question papers of what are the competitive exams which are happened. Concrete technology, again, it will take your 5 to 6 marks at least, and more focus is on the construction materials, their properties and all that. That is why you have to be very focused on this part. Consistency, how can you define this word? What is the consistency of the cement? How can you define this word? Standard consistency of cement. So tell me fast. Anyone? सब भूल गए. What is consistency? Water percent. ठीक है, चलो. Correct answer I'm expecting. So if you see the technical definition, chalo, I will tell you for you. The amount of water required to make a good workable cement paste. What is consistency of a cement? The amount of water which is required to make a good workable paste. Workable means flowable paste. Okay. Not exactly flowable असं म्हणूया आपण, but a good workable paste. It is having some workability. ठीक आहे. ते एकदम कम्प्लिटली ड्राय अँड कम्प्लिटली पातळ पण नाही, म्हणजे पाणी तुम्ही ऍड केलं नंतर. ठीक आहे. सिमेंटचं ते काय आहे, एक वर्केबल फेज मध्ये आहे, घट्ट थोडंसं. ठीक आहे. सो द अमाउंट ऑफ वॉटर, see the definition once again, listen the definition carefully. The amount of water required to make a good workable cement paste, that particular point or the percentage of water, we called it as the consistency of this given cement. Okay, so the consistency of the cement always lies, the consistency of the given cement always lies between 24 to 28% in the standard cases, and up to 30% we can consider it. Up to 31. In some cases it is up to 31 also. Okay, so consistency always lies between 24 to 28 or up to 30%. Okay, the next question or the next part is the fineness of cement. Okay, आता आपल्याला टेस्ट डेटा मध्ये बघा मी काय काय गोष्टी इन्क्लूड केल्यात माझ्या कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन मध्ये. ठीक आहे. मी आधी ग्रेड डेझिग्नेशन लिहिलेलं आहे. दिस इज विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू IS 1026/2019. हा जो फॉर्मॅट तयार केलेला आहे तो. ठीक आहे. देन आय एम गोइंग टू राईट द टाइप ऑफ सिमेंट, आय विल राईट द नॉमिनल साइज ऑफ कोर्स aggregate, then exposure condition, workability, expected workability over there, then degree of site control, type of coarse aggregate, maximum cement content, then cement used. Okay, the make of cement we called it as this. Can you tell me this meaning of the word which I have highlighted? W, M, and Y. Y, I think you got the idea. Y stands for the year 2021. What is W and what is M? What is your observation by looking at the cement bags? जेव्हा तुम्ही सिमेंट बॅग कडे पाहता काय असतं रे तुमचं ऑब्झर्वेशन काय असतं? Suppose you are going to buy cement bag in the market. What things you must observe? काय ऑब्झर्व करताल तुम्ही? M stands for the month or manufacturing date. Okay. W stands for week. Correct. So W stands for week. M stands for the month in which it is manufactured and year. Okay. Suppose it's 48th of month. That means 48वा month week म्हणजे end of November. Correct. We are having 52 or 53 weeks in a year. Okay. So 48th week means it is in the last phase of the November, last week of the November. Okay. So always observe this WMY on the cement bag, which is printed on the cement bag. Okay. Always take the sample of cement, just scrub it with your hands. Whether you find it is very smooth and cool feeling you are having, it is okay. You can throw the cement on water, it will float for some time. Okay, it will not directly go and dip down in the water. It will flow for a few seconds. Again, that will give you some quality assurance about that cement. Okay, you must have the smooth feeling, cool feeling. There are no clinkers, no lumps in a given cement. If you open the fresh cement bag, first observe the manufacturing date. That is very much important. If the cement is older than, can you tell me the answer? If the cement is older than dash dash date, whether it is suitable for construction work or not. For how many days cement is valid for? After that, it is going to lose its strength by XYZ percentage. So how much older cement can we use in our construction site? That is my question. If the cement is older than 30 days, 45 days, 50 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, how much older cement can we use in our construction site? See, this is very basic question. Huh? I think you must have the knowledge of it. Up to 3 months. Okay, one answer. 90 days, correct. 6 weeks. Okay. See, as per our specifications which are given by the IS, we must not use the cement older than 60 days. That is 2 months. But if you observe on the site, they are using the cement which is up to 90 days, older than 60 to in between 60 to 90 days. That is again okay, no problem. No one will, what can I say, resist you. But keep the habit of using the cement which is not older than 60 days. Okay, not older than 60 days. You can take up to 90 days. Again, I am repeating my sentence. But हे तुम्हाला बऱ्याचशा ठिकाणी बघायला भेटेल की अगदी 90 दिवसापर्यंत वापरतात. ठीक आहे, परंतु त्यापेक्षा जास्त जुनं सिमेंट नको, बिकॉज इट इज गोइंग टू लूज द स्ट्रेंथ. ओके, 3 महिने जुनं असेल, इट विल लूज द स्ट्रेंथ बाय 25%. द सिमेंट इज गोइंग टू लूज द स्ट्रेंथ. If it is 6 months old, it will lose the 50% strength. If it is more than 6 months old, it will lose the strength completely. Okay, so that is why the manufacturing this date is very much important. Okay, very much important. Then these things you are going to input in your concrete mix design format. Then test data for the materials. You are going for the consistency, fineness of cement, setting time, you know it very well. Okay, initial and final setting time. What is the limit for this initial setting time? It should not be more than or less than. Initial setting time should not be more than or should not be less than
30.
Yeah, but more than or less than. And what is 30? Hours, days, weeks, months. Five and 7 mm. That is the answer, but
Minimum 30 minutes.
Yes.
And
minimum 30 minutes. Are you sure about the answer? the initial setting time of a given cement should not be less than 30 minutes. Okay, should not be less than 30 minutes. It might be 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 120 minutes. As you can see in this presentation, it is 105 minutes. And the final setting time, it should not be more than 600 minutes, that is 10 hours. Okay. Now, what is initial setting time? You just take that particular initial setting time needle, you will fix it in the Wicket's mold, and you just drop it from the surface. Okay, the whatever the Wicket mold cement paste, you are going to fill it, and then you release that particular needle. Correct. So from bottom, the penetration should be 5 to 7 mm, and from top, the penetration should be 30 to 35 mm. Correct. Everyone knows it. So if you get these conditions, you are you will just note down the time at which these conditions are fulfilled, and then you will note down the time. That is your initial setting time. In the final setting time, you will just attach the final setting time needle, release it. It will just make an impression on the top surface, because after that is after 3 hours, 4 hours, it will start hardening. Okay, that is heat of hydration process is going to occur. Do you know after what time the heat of hydration process will start? The heat of hydration process will start. What is hydration? What is heat of hydration? See, we have plenty of sessions, upcoming sessions we are having. So we'll go in detail, we will revise this particular part. So that will be brush up for you. Okay. You will, if you forget, you will remember what you have listened and what you have learned previously about the concrete. Yes. What is heat of hydration? And why it is important for us to know about the heat of hydration? After what time the cement starts gaining the strength? What is going to happen in the cement if you add the water? What is heat of hydration? Speak out, speak out. What is heat of hydration? When you going to add the water in the cement, what is your observation? Bubble formation is there, correct? Bubble formation, heat is get liberated from the given cement paste. Heat is get liberated from the given cement. What reaction is going to occur? That CSS gel is going to form, correct? That formation, you know. Okay, CSS gel and all that particular things. Okay, so heat is get liberated from the cement paste when you are going to add the water. Okay, so this heat of hydration, it will start after the 3 minutes. I think in the theoretical part, you have, I think you haven't conducted you haven't performed the practical on the field, na? Correct? So that is why you don't know, that is why you are unaware about this particular concept. Okay, I will tell you, don't worry about it. Chalo. So when you add the water, you have to prepare the you have to mix the concrete, or you have to mix the cement with the water within 3 minutes only. Why within 3 minutes? Because after 2 to 3 minutes, not exactly 3 minutes, but after 2 to 3 minutes, the cement starts gaining the strength. It will harden up. It will start hardening. Okay, it will start gaining the strength. Why? The heat is get liberated and it will start gaining the strength. That is why we have to prepare the cement paste. Whenever we are using the cement, we have to for the testing purpose, that is for finding out the physical properties, we have to mix the cement with only within 2 to 3 minutes, just for checking the physical properties. नाही तुम्ही म्हणताल सर साईडवरती आम्ही बघितलं निवांत गोणी फोडतात आणि त्यांना अर्धा तास 1 तास लागतो, कारण कॉन्क्रीट एवढ्या मोठ्या क्वांटिटीमध्ये आहे ते. ठीक आहे, दॅट इज द डिफरंट कंडिशन that there we have to follow the different rule, but mixing should be done within 2 to 3 minutes only. ठीक आहे, mixing should be done within the 2 to 3 minutes, कारण त्यानंतर तुमचं सिमेंट स्टार्ट हार्डनिंग. ठीक आहे, इट विल स्टार्ट गेनिंग द स्ट्रेंथ. हीट ऑफ हायड्रेशन प्रोसेस त्याच्यामध्ये चालू होऊन ती कंप्लीट होते, ते सिमेंट हार्ड व्हायला सुरुवात होतं, त्याच्यामध्ये स्ट्रेंथ गेन करायला सुरुवात होते. ठीक आहे. त्यामुळे मिक्सिंग जे असतं फिजिकल टेस्टिंग ज्यावेळेस करत असतो आपण त्या फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज लाईक कन्सिस्टन्सी, त्यानंतर सेटिंग टाइम किंवा कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह स्ट्रेंथ, we have to prepare the cement paste only within 2 to 3 minutes. Please remember it. Okay. Then after this setting time, your next focus is on the compressive strength. Very important. Okay. It should be that is at the end of 3 days it must achieve 30 to 40% of the strength. At the end of 7 days it must achieve 70 to 80% of the target wind strength. At the end of 20 days it must achieve 100% of the strength. And if not, you have done something mistake. You have done something mistake. Okay. So that is about the compressive strength. Then coarse specific gravity of coarse aggregate we require for making the mixed design. That is in the SSD condition, surface saturated, surface dry condition. Okay. Now whether everywhere we are following this SSD condition, everywhere, what is this surface dry, saturated surface dry condition? Do you know the meaning of this? Saturated surface dry. See, whenever our coarse aggregates are there, our attempt we are going to keep it in a dry condition. ठीक आहे. साईटवर म्हणा किंवा क्रशिंग प्लांट्सवर जे खडी आलेली असते ती खडी जर तुम्ही बघितली असेल, ठीक आहे, जर खूप पाऊस झाला तर तुमची म्हणजे पाऊस जर झाला तर खडी भिजणार आहे, त्यात काही डाऊटच नाही. ठीक आहे. परंतु साईटवरनं जी खडी आलेली असती आपण कुठेतरी स्टोअर करतो ती ओपन लँड मध्ये. ठीक आहे. त्या खडीमध्ये मॉइश्चर प्रेझेंट असतं काही पर्सेंटेज मध्ये, 1%, 0.5%. इट मे absorb the water or it may absorb the moisture from the given environment. ठीक आहे. So that you need to observe. What is the moisture content in the given coarse or the fine aggregate? What is the water absorption in the given coarse and the fine aggregate? There you are going to see the saturated surface dry condition. म्हणजे काय होतं, खडी तुम्हाला वरतून ड्राय दिसते. ठीक आहे. खूप सिंपल आहे समजण्यासाठी. वरतून ड्राय दिसते, बट it may absorb some kind of moisture or water. It may absorb some water which is present. Okay. Saturated surface, I will go in detail when I will explain the I will explain the different calculations regarding the mixed design. Again I will keep focus on this SSD concept, please. Then water absorption, again I told you it should not for fine aggregate or for coarse aggregate it should not go beyond 2% at any cost. Somebody's voice is disturbing. Please mute yourself. If you want to say something, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me the doubt. Sonali, do you have any doubt? If not, please mute everyone. Okay. So water absorption, it should not go beyond 2% at any cost. It should not go beyond 2% at any cost. It may be your fine, it may be your coarse aggregate. 2% पेक्षा जास्त वॉटर अब्सॉर्प्शन नसलंच पाहिजे. ठीक आहे. Then it is not suitable if it is exceeding 2%. In some cases may you observe because if you are in working in the maybe nearby seashore structures or their site conditions are totally different. You are not go for the OPC. There you will use sulfate resisting cement or any other type of the cement. Okay. Maybe in dam you go for the low volume, low heat of hydration cement. Okay. So according to the conditions or according to the type of structure that you are interested to build, you have to consider all these dimensions, all these digits. Okay. But at any case, at any point of time, the water absorption should not be more than 2%. Okay. Moisture content, again as per IS 2386 part 3, you are going to calculate the moisture content, you are going to calculate the water absorption, you are going to calculate the specific gravity. हे मिक्स डिझाईन हे जे काही आता इथे टेबल तुम्ही पाहताय हा काय असंच आलेला नाहीये. What we have done, we have done the physical testing of the cement. We have checked the physical properties, mechanical properties of the cement, आणि हे त्याचे रिझल्ट्स तुम्ही पाहू शकता जे आलेले आहेत. त्यानंतर we have done the physical testing of your coarse aggregates. as well as your fine aggregates, physical properties as well as mechanical properties. Okay. फिजिकल मध्ये स्पेसिफिक ग्रॅव्हिटी, वॉटर अब्सॉर्प्शन, मॉइश्चर कंटेंट या टेस्ट येतात. मेकॅनिकल प्रॉपर्टीज मध्ये त्याचा टफनेस, ऍग्रिगेट इम्पॅक्ट व्हॅल्यू टेस्ट, क्रशिंग व्हॅल्यू टेस्ट, ठीक आहे. त्यानंतर ॲब्रेजन, त्याचा हार्डनेस तुम्ही चेक करू शकता. सो फिजिकल आणि मेकॅनिकल हे जे दोन शब्द वापरतोय ते नीट लक्षात घ्या. फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज मध्ये कुठल्या येतात आणि मेकॅनिकल मध्ये कुठल्या प्रॉपर्टीज येऊ शकतात, ठीक आहे. ओके. So and silt content again, it should not be it is 1% in this case, but silt content should not be more than 5% at any cost. ठीक आहे. यानंतर तुमच्या मिक्स डिझाईन जो तुम्ही रिपोर्ट तयार करत असता त्यामधला हा खूप महत्वाचा टेबल आहे, ठीक आहे, जो इथे ब्लँक दिसतोय सध्या. ठीक आहे. आय हॅव रिमूव्ड ऑल द डिजिट्स. सिव अनालिसिस फॉर द फाईन अँड कोर्स ऍग्रिगेट्स, ठीक आहे. ग्रेडेशन, कारण ग्रेडेशन वरतीच हा महत्वाचा फॅक्टर असतो. जर तुम्ही इफ यू रिमेंबर ग्रेडिंग झोन 2 रेशो किती घ्यायचा आहे, वाळू आणि सिमेंट, सॉरी वाळू आणि खडी याचा रेशो किती असणार आहे तुमचा, किंवा खडी आणि वाळू याचा रेशो किती असणार, कसं डिसाइड करणार. फॉर डिसाइडिंग द रेशो ऑफ कोर्स ऍग्रिगेट टू द फाईन ऍग्रिगेट, ठीक आहे. फॉर डिसाइडिंग द टोटल वॉल्यूम ऑफ कोर्स ऍग्रिगेट टू द वॉल्यूम ऑफ फाईन ऍग्रिगेट, you have to use you must know the gradation. And for doing the gradation, you are using the different sieves as you can see on the screen in the table. Okay. For fine aggregate and for the coarse aggregate, we are having the different sieves. You are going to find out the cumulative weight percentage passing, and then whatever the results of percentage passing you are getting, you are directly dividing, or you are confirming your fine aggregate that this my fine aggregate belongs to zone 2, zone 1, zone 3, zone 4, and then you will do the further calculation. You will decide the ratio of coarse to fine aggregates. ठीक आहे. त्यावरतीच असतं तुमचं. खूप महत्वाची टेस्ट आहे आणि ह्या टेस्ट बद्दल बेसिक माहिती असणं खूप गरजेचं आहे. ग्रेडेशन किंवा फाईननेस मॉड्युलस ज्याला तुम्ही म्हणता, फाईननेस मॉड्युलस ऑफ कोर्स फाईन ॲग्रिगेट, इट शुड बी लाइज फ्रॉम 2.6 to 3.2. त्याची जी रेंज आहे ना 2.6 to 3.2 यामध्ये इट शुड नॉट बी मोर दॅन 3.2 ॲट एनी कॉस्ट. इट शुड नॉट बी मोर दॅन 3.2 fineness modulus of fine aggregate, and fineness modulus of coarse aggregate in between 4.5 to around 8. Okay. त्यानंतर ऑल इन ऍग्रिगेट नावाचं एक आपल्याला ग्रेडेशन करावं लागतं. म्हणजे ऑल इन मध्ये फाईन आणि कोर्स हे दोन्ही मिक्स केलं जातं, कंबाईन ग्रेडेशन ज्याला म्हटलं जातं. ठीक आहे. असे 3 टेबल्स हे खूप महत्वाचे आहेत. इथे तुम्ही काय करताय, सीव्ही अनालिसिस करताय. आता सीव्ही अनालिसिस आय होप एव्हरीवन इज हॅव्हिंग नॉलेज अबाउट इट. ठीक आहे. तुम्ही या सीव्ह अरेंज करताय या सिक्वेन्स मध्ये. एक क्वांटिटी 2 kg 5 kg जी काय तुमची क्वांटिटी असेल ती टाकताय आणि त्याचं ग्रेडेशन सीव्ह अनालिसिस करताय, सीव्ह शेकिंग करताय. देन यू विल फाइंड आउट द वेट रिटेन, क्युम्युलेटिव्ह वेट रिटेन, प्रत्येक सी वरती किती वेट रिटेन राहिलेला आहे. मग त्याच्यावरनं त्याचं वेट पर्सेंट क्युम्युलेटिव्ह वेट पर्सेंटेज पासिंग फाइंड आउट करताय. 10 ग्रॅम 100 पैकी 10 ग्रॅम रिटेन झालं म्हणजे 90% पासिंग झालेलं आहे. ठीक आहे. असं तुम्ही पर्सेंटेज पासिंग काढता आणि त्यानंतर तुम्ही हा झोन ठरवता. ठीक आहे. This zone you are going to decide. Okay, I will show you the table also. Just give me the minute. Yes, here you can see in our IS code also it is given. This is the standard deviation, then maximum nominal size, percentage of the entrapped airs. Using this graph, using this curve, you are going to decide the free water cement ratio. I will tell that point in our upcoming session. Water cement, yes, this is the zone. Okay, as I told you, what is your maximum nominal size, again you just get the answer of this word, maximum nominal size. Then you just decide the zone 1 2 3 4, which zone is suitable to you. Okay, which zone not suitable, in which zone your fine aggregate is going to confirm. Okay, in zone 1, in zone 2, or in zone 3, or in zone 4. Based on that you are going to decide the ratio of coarse aggregate to fine aggregate. The title is being given here. Okay, as you can see in IS 10262/2019. Okay. Then after coming back to the gradation, you are going to do the gradation of coarse aggregate also. Then you must know the impact value of coarse aggregate. How we are going to find out the impact value? Aggregate impact testing machine. Purpose to find out the toughness of the coarse aggregates. ठीक आहे. हा प्रश्न विचारला जातो. क्रशिंग व्हॅल्यू टू फाइंड आउट द क्रशिंग व्हॅल्यू ऑफ द पर्टिक्युलर कोर्स aggregate. Combined flakiness and elongation index. Now you know these words, flakiness index and elongation index. Kshitija, yes. Please unmute yourself and ask me the doubt. Kshitija, you have raised your hand. So any doubt, any question with you, please unmute yourself and you can ask, or you can put it in the chat box also. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, you can ask. Hello. See, you have raised the hand and I think you have some doubt. Please ask me the doubt. Okay, I thought you have some doubt. Chalo. We'll continue the discussion. So, flakiness and elongation index. How can you define this word? Again, the definition comes to your mind. What is what is mean by the word flakiness index? What is the word meaning of the word elongation index? In your GATE exam also, it will take your, I think, last 4 or 5 times they have asked one problem on flakiness and elongation index in GATE exam also. Okay. So if you know the definition of these two words, what is meant by the flakiness index, what is meant by the word elongation index, you can solve that problem. 3 to 4 times they have asked the question on this particular concept, flakiness and elongation index. So get the definition and tell me what is the meaning of these two words, flakiness and the combined flakiness and elongation index are combined. It should not be more than 40% as per IS1, IS2386 part, I think fourth part it is there. Okay. And for rigid pavement, that is in road construction sector, it should not beyond, I think, 35% also. Okay, 40, 45, 35, different ranges there for different categories of the work. Then next comes, that is the calculations of the target mean strength. बघा तुम्हाला मिक्स डिझाईन मध्ये काय कसा रिपोर्ट तयार करायचा आहे, तुम्ही इथून चालू करणार आहात. ठीक आहे, तुम्ही ग्रेड डेझिग्नेशन लिहिताय, टाइप ऑफ सिमेंट, त्याचे फिजिकल एव्हरी डिटेल यू आर गोइंग टू राईट आउट. टेस्ट डेटामध्ये त्याचे फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज तुम्ही मेन्शन करणार आहात, सिमेंटच्या, कोर्स ऍग्रिगेटच्या, फाईन ऍग्रिगेटच्या. ठीक आहे, हाही पार्ट त्यामधलाच आहे महत्वाचा. ठीक आहे, त्यानंतर तुम्ही डायरेक्टली कॅल्क्युलेशन साठी चालू करताय. ठीक आहे, टार्गेट मीन स्ट्रेंथ पहिला फॅक्टर तुम्ही फाइंड आउट करणार आहे. टार्गेट मीन स्ट्रेंथ फाइंड आउट करत असता. काय फॉर्म्युला माझा, टार्गेट मीन स्ट्रेंथ FCK इक्वल्स टू FCK प्लस 1.65 S. व्हॉट इज 1.65? दिस इज टॉलरन्स लेवल, टॉलरन्स फॅक्टर. आणि एस काय आहे, तुमचं स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन आहे. बरोबर आहे, स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन. नाउ यू नो दिस बेसिक थिंग्स व्हेरी वेल. हा तुम्ही फॉर्म्युला यूज करता, FCK इक्वल्स टू FCK डॅश इक्वल्स टू FCK प्लस 1.65 S. and 1.65 is tolerance factor and S is your standard deviation. ठीक आहे, then you are going to put the values. सपोज मला M30 चा कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन करायचं किंवा M40, या केसमध्ये M40 चा आहे. बघ फॉर्म्युला मध्ये मी व्हॅल्यू पुटअप केला, बघू शकता तुम्ही. FCK dash equals to FCK plus 1.65 S. FCK is nothing but characteristic strength. I am going for the M40 mix design. So M40 mix design आहे म्हणजे माझी characteristic strength 40 आहे प्लस 1.65 हा टॉलरन्स फॅक्टर आहे मल्टिप्लाइड बाय स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन. फॉर M40 ग्रेड व्हॅल्यू ऑफ स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन इज 5. ती कुठून घेतलेली आहे, तर ह्या आयएस कोड मध्ये तुमच्या दिलेली आहे. ठीक आहे, हा जर तुम्ही आयएस कोड बघताल इथे स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन दिलेले आहे, ते बघा स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन. ठीक आहे, फॉर M10, M15, M20, M25, M30, M35. ठीक आहे, व्हॅल्यूज ऑफ एक्स. ठीक आहे, देन अज्युम स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन. ठीक आहे, हा व्हॅल्यू ऑफ एक्स हा टेबल वेगळा आहे. ठीक आहे, हा दोन फॉर्म्युलेज आहेत आपल्याला FCK काढण्यासाठी. तर सेकंड फॉर्म्युलेमध्ये एक्स ची व्हॅल्यू आहे आणि स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन हे जर तुम्ही टेबल नंबर 2 बघताय, स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन अजून स्टँडर्ड डेव्हिएशन फॉर M40 इट इज 5. ठीक आहे, फॉर M40 it is 5. That is why I have written over it is a 5%. 5. Okay, this is standard deviation. So the target mean strength that comes as 48.25. ठीक आहे, त्यानंतर सेकंड फॉर्म्युला जसं मी तुम्हाला म्हटलं, सेकंड फॉर्म्युला पण आहे ते फाइंड आउट करायचा. तो एक्स आपण डिसाइड करतो. व्हॉट इज एक्स? एक्स इज नथिंग बट फॅक्टर्स बेस्ड ऑन द ग्रेड ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट. ठीक आहे, FCK dash equals to FCK plus 6.5. FCK is 4.5. FCK then 6 plus 6.5 that is 46. ठीक आहे, त्यामुळं ह्यातली हायर व्हॅल्यू वी हॅव टू अडॅप्ट अँड द हायर व्हॅल्यू बिटवीन दीज टू इज 48.25. So this is your target mean strength. Okay. So by using the formula, you can get the target mean strength, the first value. Okay. Now, you please tell me the definition. What is your understanding by looking at after this word, target mean strength or the target strength of the concrete, average target concrete composite. याचा अर्थ काय होतो बरं? हे 48.25 आली ना फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये पुट करून. याचा अर्थ काय होतो? What is the meaning of this word? Target mean strength. See, doing the concrete mix design is okay, but you must know the meaning of each and every part in detail. Okay, that is expected from you. So how can you take this point? What is your understanding by looking after this word? Target mean strength or target average compressive strength at the end of 28 days. What is your understanding? You please tell me. See, only 7 minutes are left to conclude this session. I think this will be the last session of the day. Yes, it's 4:30. So we will wind up our today's session in this session only. And we will continue when I get the chance. I will again continue this concrete mix design part in detail. Okay. So homework for everyone. You please get the meaning of this word. What is your understanding of target mean strength? काय समजलं तुम्हाला या शब्दावरनं? हा शब्द पुढे भविष्यामध्ये कशासाठी ऍप्लिकेबल आहे, काय याचा यूज आहे, ठीक आहे, त्याचा मिनिंग तुम्ही मला सांगा पुढच्या सेशन मध्ये. ठीक आहे. बर, लास्ट आजचा जो काही पॉइंट आपण डिस्कस केलेला आहे, वेदर यू अंडरस्टूड इट व्हेरी वेल, तुम्हाला हा पॉइंट समजलाय का नाही? आज आपण जे काही पॉइंट्स डिस्कस केले फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग फॉर द लास्ट 2 सेशन्स, whether you are getting all the points which I have explained to you. See, I have directly jumped to the points. We have not started with the basic theory and all that, but still I have tried to get some brush up about this. आजचा पॉइंट समजलाय तुम्हाला? कुठला कुठला पॉइंट मी शिकवलाय? ओके, रिस्पॉन्ड मी व्हेरी क्विकली. समजलंय का सर्वांना? यस, नो? यू कॅन पुट द रिस्पॉन्स इन द चॅट बॉक्स ऑल्सो, बट व्हेरी फास्ट. सर्वांना समजलंय? I will take few names: Ketan, Sanchit, Chaitanya, Arbaz, Ketan again, Shivaji. आजचा पॉइंट समजलाय तुम्हाला? श्वेताली, देन राजनंदिनी पवार, हर्षल गायकवाड, योगेश गायकवाड, युवराज गरड, रोहित बाबर. समजला आजचा पॉइंट? Okay, I will check the chat box. Okay, good, you are responding. Chalo, so whenever I get the chance to interact with you in future also, I will take a few more lectures of you on related to cement, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, basic construction materials. Okay, whenever I will get the chance in future also, I will finish this concrete at first. Okay, it will give you the bread and butter. तुम्हाला जर कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन जमलं कसं करायचं कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन, त्याला ऍज पर SSR, ज्यांना डिप्लोमा झाला त्यांना माहिती आहे SSR म्हणजे काय, स्टेट शेड्यूल ऑफ रेट. आपल्याकडे एक पुस्तक स्पेसिफिकेशनचं एक पुस्तक आहे, ठीक आहे, की ज्यामध्ये कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन तयार करण्यासाठी किती फीस घेतात हे नमूद केलेलं आहे. आणि तुम्हाला जर कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन तयार करायला जमलं, मार्केट जर तुम्ही सगळ्या टेस्ट घेण्यासाठी, इफ यू आर एबल टू कॅरी आउट ऑल द टेस्ट सक्सेसफुली, डेफिनेटली कॉन्क्रीट मिक्स डिझाईन तयार करायला 13,500 आय थिंक जो सध्या रेट आहे SSR मध्ये, 20-21च्या SSR मध्ये स्टेट शेड्यूल ऑफ रेट. तुम्हाला DSR हा पॉइंट माहित असेल डिप्लोमा स्टुडंट्सला, DSR तुम्ही शिकलेला तोच SSR आहे, आता SSR म्हणतात त्याला. ठीक आहे. सो इट विल गिव्ह यू सम पिंच फॉर ब्रेड अँड बटर. ओके, सो if any questions, please put it in the chat box also, if you find any questions. Meanwhile, I will take your attendance. Please put your all questions in the chat box. I will take your attendance. Also put your attendance in the chat box. I will just take the photos of it. Harshavardhan. Please, everyone, put your attendance in the chat box. Everyone, please put your roll number. SY division, TY division A and B. Okay. Roll number 18. After that, you can put your division, or before that also, no problem. 18A, 18B, A18, AB, sorry, B18, like files. But put the attendance quickly, very fast. Everyone, we have 2 minutes to end up this session. Last 2 minutes are remained. So everyone, please put your attendance in the chat box. That attendance gets recorded automatically. If you put it, it will get recorded. So everyone, please put your attendance very fast. Just put your division and roll number, nothing else. 57 students are here. I will save the chat. Yes, it is recorded now. Everybody has put your attendance. Everyone has put your attendance. If yes, I will save it. Yes, I have saved your chat. Okay. So any questions apart from this? Any doubt? If no questions, no doubt, then we will stop here for our today's session. So thank you, students, for attending this session. Definitely, whenever we get the chance, I will interact with you in the same way, and maybe in again few more details we will discuss about the concrete mix design in our upcoming sessions. So thank you everyone for attending the session. Have a great day. Goodbye. Take care.